Welcome everyone. How's it going? We're just popping in right now. Looks like we can fly blue, as there's not very many people on. How's it going? Oh, we're getting a little bit of feedback. Got my own stream going. There we go. That's all fixed up. Pull up TS. Not many people on comms today on the blue side, unfortunately. But that's all right. So anyways, I don't know, some of you might have been watching Paddle stream. Anyways, today's just gonna be a shorter stream, just a little bit impromptu, flying, no real goals or anything. It is Operation Mirror right now, so Allied amphibious landing. I guess naval support convoy off Bardia. We could go again. We could go after some ships. We could totally go after some ships today, eh? Sound like a plan? Well, let me know what you guys think. Oops, sorry. Alright, sorry, just had to answer someone in my house there. Need the mic. So we can get may as well go after some ships. Let's take the E7 and E7N for some extra power. Let's find a cool skin. Engineer 2, yeah, with the yellow nose. Let's see if we got any other sweet skins. That one's basically the same. What about this one? That one's basically the same. For bomb, okay, that's got markings. That one's pretty sweet, but it also got markings. Let's just go for that. There was a cool one. This one, right? Yeah, yellow nose. White 11. That's my standard markings. Anyways, we'll just put the fuel up, and let's take the 4 bombs, 450 kilos. I believe you can drop those individually. And oh, I haven't set the loadouts for this. It's mostly just Mingashoss, which is what we want. Like swear and that every 4 rounds. And we do want to get rid of the SMKs. And sure, yellow tracers, that'll be fine. Let's just get rid of the SMKs, and we'll also get rid of that and put the tracer. Where's the yellow tracer? In the middle, so then you get like kind of alternating tracers. So you have less tracers, but like one per gun, but they're like pew 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 pew. So you get it's a very scientific name, by the way, pew 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 pew. So you get them sort of like alternating, so they're not both at the same time. So you can use less tracers, but you still get like the same amount of tracers. If that makes any sense. So essentially, because the tracer is not quite as an effective bullet, the SMK or the PMK was the best bullet. So anyways, we can spawn in at Bir el Bahira, however you say that. There we go, hearing some engines. Let's get the sights on, take a look outside. I don't see anybody, must be someone taking off. Alright, so first thing to do, crack open the throttle a little bit, get that radiator done, and then also the oil radiator. Oh, that's not what I like to hear. Flag going off, sirens going off. Oh, I didn't quite open that oil radiator all the way. And let's crank the starter. Let me just check that we are carrying bombs. Just turn the arming on and off. Do that, and that lets you know how it's doing. There comes the start. Sorry, I just gotta do something on the screen, and there we go. Oh. Engine didn't take over, so a little bit more throttle this time around. Bofors is going off, but like I'm not. Where are they shooting at? Is it a Spitty? Yeah, it looks like a Spitty. Unfortunate. Couple planes, it looks like. Yeah, there's another. Unless that's the same one. What's going on with the engine? That is exactly it. Fuel cock. Anyways, happens to the best of us, and I'm definitely not the best of us, so there you go. Let's close the hood because those Beaufort's noises are getting annoying. Give it a little bit of gas. Anyways, this is just going to be a shorter stream. I know many of you guys are watching Paddle stream. I'm going to be streaming Italian Wings event tomorrow, which is going to be a little more exciting. Anyways, so let's hopefully not get shot down by anybody who's trying to bounce the airfield. So we're just going to try and sneak out to the north. There we go. Smooth. Let the speed get up a little bit more. And bingo. Wheels up. Yeah, so there's planes. I'm not going to climb. Just going to head a little bit north and away. I feel like the volume is a little loud for you guys right now on the stream. Just looking at that. That should probably... Well, I just got rammed by Moose, looks like. Huh. Whoops. That was frightening. Whoa, 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 whoa. Try again. This time just tap the fuel cock, open the rads. Got the bombs on again. That was a bit of an embarrassing death. Tap the brakes. We'll get up as fast as possible this time around. No time for anybody to see what's going on. There's definitely more Spitties in the area, but I mean that's all me for taking off at the base close to the airfield. I mean, I had no chance on that last one, did I? There we go. Airborne. Wheels. Still flak. Shooting at that guy. It's going the other way, though. Oh, is there someone lower? Yeah, he's coming in on me. And he bailed. Jack's bailed. What else is up here? What are they shooting at? Are they shooting at? No, that's a plane. My 6. Am I gonna get hit? Nope. Okay, you know what? I might have to get rid of these bombs. Bomb's gone. So I'm gonna have to fight. Where's this? There's this guy. There he is. It is a Spitty, so it's unfortunate because he'll easily outperform my E7, especially just after takeoff. But without the bombs, I'll be doing a little bit better. And hopefully the flak can damage him a little bit. It seems unlikely, but maybe I'll just get lucky and he won't see me. I gotta watch out though. There were 3 originally, right? And 2 of them have already been down. One from the ram and another one from the flak. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. Obviously, it's good to have you. He's also heading west. I don't know why. Was that a contact? Yep. I hope that's friendly. Flak's not going after him. It's a 109, right? Or am I just dumb? Yeah, 109F. And where'd this guy go? There he is, right off my nose. Gotta watch the temps. I think with the radiators fully open, I should be good to just like slam this. Oh, did he bail? He bailed. 8 Ignite bailed. Man, I could have kept my bombs. And I wonder if I should land, grab new bombs. Maybe at this little side airfield here instead. You know what? Should I do that? Or should I just try and... let's just try and get stuck in a dogfight. Why not? Why not? Lower the throttle a little bit. We'll head over towards Bardia. We got Blenny's in play. BF-35. Let's see wherever that is. BF. Oh, someone's going all the way to Brook in a Blenny. Wonder who that would be. Must be AI. Must be an AI raid. Because no one's actually on in a Blenny. I've just seen a chat message come on. It looks like you're up against the RAF's crack Suicide Squad from Ryan. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what was up with those guys. I mean, the flak, I assume, damaged the first guy you bailed out. I guess you damaged the second guy too. I didn't see any leaking or anything, but like you don't always, like you don't have to be leaking to be damaged. So they could hit you in the engine or wound the pilot or something like that. Anything can happen. And the first guy just ran me. It was Moose. He had way too much speed coming in. You was just airborne, so unlucky on both of our sides, I guess. Anyway, so we are in the E7. What are we up against? Mostly Spitfires, as usual. So yeah, we're greatly an inferior machine in pretty much all respects. I don't think there's a single, I mean, maybe we'll have them in roll rate or something, but yeah, nothing really the E7 can do better than Spit 5. I mean, it can carry bombs, Spit 5 can't carry bombs, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've got the automatic prop governor, but is it really any better than the RAF system? Not really. Let's call tab 7. See if there's anything there. Nope. Ideally, if I was in a fighter, I would be flying either the F2 or the F4 derated. The F2 I like just because I find the 15mm kind of fun. It's definitely not as effective, but it's just like a little bit of an extra challenge. And no one really flies it, so just kind of fun. And F4 derated is just kind of like the go-to F4 I've learned, rather than like the Z or the regular F4, because the derated, essentially you're not really going to notice less power at any time. It reminds me I got to open up the sand filter. Should have done that ages ago. Maybe would have caught that Spitty before he bailed. I mean, I probably wouldn't have, but essentially, oh, there's somebody. Yeah, that is a bad guy. I got some height on a Spitty. Is that 2? I got some height on 2 Spitties, it seems like. Flak's coming up. Well, here goes. Here goes nothing. Unless it's a 109 on a Spitty. No, Spitty and Spitty. Okay, that guy's breaking. Let's see if we can do anything good on this one. Not quite enough speed. Check 6. This one, dive and turn. Let's see, where's the other one? The other one bled a lot of speed trying to get away, so. Yeah, Spit 5 with the cannons. Let's see if we can get him. Think I can get him, chat? Unlikely. He's definitely like close to Blackout. Yeah, but he can pull harder than I can. Extend. The other one was coming in on me. Okay. Been learning a little bit of 109 B and Z skills from some crack lift-off pilots. Teaching me a couple tricks, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. See, the Spitty could just, even though I had more speed, he could just outclimb me and he's already behind me. Oh, and someone's got our naval convoy. Yeah, I still think I have more speed than him. Just kind of weird because I'm already down at 300. Oh, jeez, there comes that guy. Evasive. Yeah, that's me done probably. Elevator and rudder gone. Alright, let's pop the hood and jump. Wonder who it was. Two Spitties flying together. I mean, it could be anybody. Mr. Stevens already got 10 kills. Oh, man. No chance. I definitely didn't fly that well either, but hopefully the parachute comes out. I want to see who it was. Come on, parachute. Let's go. There's Moose. Well, he got me for real this time instead of a ram. And there's the chute. Man, and he's racking up kills. 10 kills. Solid nil for me and a death, so whatever. Who cares about stats? Nobody. Oh, Reds flipped the map. Did you look at that? Oh, man. Well, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I mean, I could just wait for the next one and do a quick one more flight on the next map, I guess. If you guys want to watch it, or I could just end the stream. It's up to you guys if you want to see more. I think it takes like 4 minutes to end, so yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. See if it goes on or not. Yeah, sirens. Let's get shot down one more time. How about that? A lot of smoke plumes here. A lot of dead guys. So let's just roll right from our parking place. Full power. Get that mouse out of the way. I'll just take off, do a quick circuit, and then land. And we'll see if we shoot the guns at anybody or not. I heard a siren, but it's too bad that the mission is already ending, but I mean, what can you do? Here, this is definitely the two Spitties again. At least one, so we'll take a head-on pass. I'll spray a bunch of cannon at him. Elevator gone. I did hit him, I think. Yeah, oh jeez. Here he comes again. PK'd. PK'd. Oh man, that was bad. That was bad, bad, bad. No death. Boom. And let's take a look. There he is. Jack Max. Someone shooting at him, or is that Flak? Flak, it looks like. Man, I crashed right on the runway. Oh, what? I was shot down by two guys? I guess the head-on and the other guy were two different pilots. Makes sense. So I think the first one was a Spitty, the next one was a Kitty Hawk. And there's my wing. There's my engine. Doesn't look in good shape. There's some more body parts. Whoever's manning this flak gun, oh, it seems like it's already been blown up. But whoever's manning that must have seen a pretty gruesome sight. Anyways, we'll exit the server, wait for the next one to come up. Let's check, is Kyle's still streaming the joystick thing? Yeah, he's got 57 guys in. Whew. A lot better than my stream, eh? We'll wait for it to flip over. Anyways, anyone want to see anything else while we're at it? Yeah, people have still been in for the whole time. Probably just do one flight once the new one's up, and then I'll end the stream. Tomorrow there's going to be a better stream. Well, I don't want to say better. A more organized stream with another Italian Wings event, similar to the Battle of Britain event, but this time it'll be in Desert Warfare. Desert Warfare style. And I don't know why no one's on columns on blue. It's kind of annoying. Where is the server? Oh, it's still not up. I can join Axis versus Allies if I want. Play some channel map with nobody else on. Oh, we got Dan and Sebi and they're in TWC. Anyways, I hope give us a quick talk through on your control setup, please. That is a major factor for me. You have an X56. Okay, so currently right now, Ryan, that's actually a good idea for you to do. So I can go into my options menu. Right now my control setup is pretty simple. It's literally just this. It's literally a Thrustmaster T16000. And on my other hand, a keyboard. But it works. Back home, so I'm a student. I have I'm living here like I go to university, and so obviously I don't have like all my stuff with me. Back at home, I have a different setup. I have the Thrustmaster throttle, like the one that sort of you can buy it that comes with this, and I have a VKB Cobra, which is an older entry-level VKB joystick. It's like decent, but it's quite like it's got a really big chunky base, and the sensors are decent, but it has a fairly mediocre dead zone. What sort of stuff did you actually want me to like go through like about the control setups, Ryan? If you want to put that in the chat, just before the server comes back in. If you want to let me know like what do you want to know like about the control setup? Like, I guess I'll go through like the controls that I have, the ones that I okay, the server's definitely back up. I can go through the controls that are like the most important. So definitely like your axes, like I can kind of show you on the stick. So this is the stick, right? So I got, of course, rudder, elevator, pitch, pitch roll, yaw, and that. On the little hat switch, I use that for prop pitch up and down. And the buttons on the top, I have like the top one in the back is like the machine gun only trigger. This one's like cannon and machine gun. This is machine gun only. This on the side is wheel brakes. So I can do like the turning with the British planes. The other button is bomb release. Then the throttle I use as the slider. I don't use any of the buttons on the base of the joystick because my left hand is usually on the keyboard because I can have way more commands on the keyboard. So yeah, zoom views and look around along with trim. You always struggle getting a fine setting. So zoom views I actually use as the default, so I just use like the delete end and page down on my keyboard for the 30 degrees, 60 degrees, etc. So I guess I'll pop in on blue again. I'll get in a plane and I'll show you how that works. So Manaster is going to be crazy, so we'll go to Bureau the Hire again. maybe I'll actually go for the ships this time, because that can be fun on stream, and you might not run into too many other players. So 4SC250 is full fuel. So here we go, in the Bureau of the Hira. So there we go. So first thing I do, it chalks in. That control, I have it on Control Q. It's on the keyboard. Most of those sort of commands you're only using once, or like on the ground or something like that, or just on the keyboard. Gun sight on, same thing. I just use the default keyboard command. Now zoom, like a lot of people like to use these smooth zoom controls, like I'm using right here. I don't really like those. I find it annoying because it's always annoying to get back to like the view that you want to be at, and like when you're zooming, it's going to be kind of disorienting. So I have, you know, a key for 90 degrees, which is like the preset for like sort of zoomed out. You can go further out, but this is kind of woozy. So like this, geez, my eyes are hurting from that. And then another one for 30 degrees, which is like my standard zoomed in, like shooting sort of view. But I do keep the smooth zoom commands bound in case I'm shooting and I want to zoom in like a little extra more to like the full maximum, but I'll never really use it apart from like, you know, going to here and then going to here. So that's that. And for trim, I use the arrow keys. So maybe I shouldn't have picked the 109 because it doesn't actually have rudder trim or a trim indicator. But I usually just use the arrow keys and I go like tap, 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 tap. So like there's the trim wheel down there, right? And I just do like individual taps. I've always found like using a button for trim is better than like an axis. When I do have my throttle, I have two buttons on the back of my throttle for the zoom, like maximum zoom out, maximum zoom in, like, you know, this one and this one, and then trim, and then at that point I put trim on my joystick hat switch. So anyways, we'll get started, and because then I have my prop pitch on the hat switch on the throttle and stuff like that. So the important things are like trim on buttons. It's definitely a good thing. Radiators, you definitely want your radiators on like ECU's buttons. Mine is just on the keyboard because like that's what I have at the moment. Prop pitch, especially like for the 109, like if I turn it on to manual prop pitch, like you have to be using it all the time, so that's why it's like always on my stick or the throttle and not on the thing. The only, I don't fly the 109 as much as I fly the British planes, and the 109 is a bit annoying with lowering the flaps because you have to be like holding the button the whole time, so it can be a bit annoying if I'm, oh whoops, okay, good, accidentally hit the gear button, so I think my gear might have just unlocked. Yeah, it did. Yikes. So hopefully we'll get airborne without messing that up. So maybe it would be good for me to have flaps like on my joystick or something, because it can be annoying when you're trying to land and lowering the flaps like while you're trying to manipulate the throttle. So when I do have a throttle, I have flaps on the throttle. So let's do this and let's just roll and hope the gear didn't mess up. You never want to hit the gear button when you're on the ground. Okay, now it's fine. Here's some other guys rolling. They're in Fs. Oh, I hope I'm not heading towards the building. No, I might be heading towards that cliff though. Okay, there we go. Wheels up. Who are these guys? Got someone with red something or other. Oh, I gotta put back onto auto prop. There we go. I'm currently heading south. That's not where I want to be heading. I want to be heading out to sea to get the ships. So Ryan, let me know. Okay, thanks for that. It's fantastic. It's a smooth view you can't find, as used to it in Battle Stalingrad, but limited in cliffs. So the smooth view, it's I think it's called field of view increase and field of view decrease. Those are the names of the commands. And I just bound them to, so the default for the like the 3 levels, like 30 degrees, 70 degrees, 90 degrees, is like delete and page down. So I bound like the zoom in and out on insert and page up, which are like the buttons right on top. Oh, my computer's freaking out. That's bad. Well, if the stream crashes, might happen, but whatever. So here are a couple friendly 109s going. Yeah, so like I see my trim, I'm just like trimming a little taps nose up, just like tap, tap, tap. There we go. You know, the ships on this map I think are about, enemy ships I think are about like here. Let me just make sure I got the bombs, yeah. Oh, how do I switch from, it's like, yeah, salvo, single. So now, yeah, it doesn't change the lights, but I'm on single mode, which is what I want to be on. Yeah, so in Battle Stalingrad, I know you only have the smooth zoom, which is actually really annoying for me because I always, I think I figured if I set it to like the maximum speed for zooming in and out, then it's almost like it's like, and that works for me, but yeah, I can't stand like stuff like this. But I'm glad there's both options because a lot of people like the smooth zoom, and people like me, I mean, it's just what I'm used to because I've played Cliffs of Dover more than any other flight sim. So it is what it is. Yeah, another thing you said was trim. I mean, most people, I would say, will have trim on like the arrow keys or a hat switch, and rudder and elevator. Hardly any planes have aileron trim. Some do, and for aileron trim, mine is like, so for elevator, I'm using like the down arrow for nose up arrow for nose down, and the left and right arrow for rudder. And then if I do have aileron trim, I just hold like control and hit the right or left arrows. And the same if I had like a throttle, I would like hold a modifier, and that would be aileron trim. Other good commands to have are sort of the things you need for basic startup in Cliffs of Dover, which essentially is only the fuel cocks and the radiators, because the magnetos go automatically when you press I for ignition. So I have my fuel cock number 1 on Y, my fuel cock number 2 on U, so even if I'm starting up Blenheim, which has like 2 engines and like a little bit complicated fuel cocks, I have the like select engine 1 on keyboard 1, select engine 2 on keyboard 2, and then select all engines on the tilde right beside that. So all I have to do to start up a Blenny, which is like a kind of complicated aircraft, you know, you can get it done in like 10 seconds. You just set the throttle to 1%, hit Y, U to put both the fuel cocks on number 2, and just hit 1, I, 2, I, and then tilde, and both the engines are taken over, you got all engines selected, you're at the right throttle setting, and they're gonna start. So you can, like, if you have your keys set up right, like even like a more complicated aircraft like the Blenheim or any other plane like the 110 or something, Junkers 88, you can get started up in a matter of seconds, and you don't have to click in the cockpit. I try not to have to click anything in the cockpit. Like the only thing I use my mouse in the cockpit for is to mouse over, like basically mouse over my temperatures. That's it. Keep an eye open because planes are going to be coming out from along the coast. Pretty sure there's ships on this map. I hope there are. Bomber orders, yeah. Allied resupply at Sea Barini, that's way over there. Oh, PK'd. I think I've just been PK'd by a battleship. Pretty sure I've just been PK'd by a battleship. If I Alt F2, I know you're not supposed to do this. Yeah. I have no idea what happened. So the holes in the back, that's what hit me. The holes in the left wing happens when you hit Alt F2 to make the planes crash on purpose. Yeah, man, I was just flying right over top of them. I totally missed them. And that messed up tail is very much the work of the kind of battleship. Anyways, bam. Leander class cruiser. Pretty sure it nailed me with one of its main cannons. What if I take out from Manasseh and just like see if I can just whip out there? Because they're gonna be like right there. I want an E7N drop, right? Yeah, extra power. Let's go. Of course, sirens and flak. Bad idea. Should have gone from Bureau Bahira. There's a Spitty. Radiators. Hotel. Alright, that's good to hear, Ryan. Glad you're here. I know I'm not streaming to many viewers, but you know it's fun to stream even if I just got a couple viewers who are interested. Sorry there's no good action, I've just been getting killed a lot. There's a dogfight going on up here. Maybe I might just get rid of the bombs and get stuck in my inferior 109. Yeah, I would highly recommend Tobruk. It is currently on sale on the IL2 website, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, now's like the best time to get it so far. Well, I gotta go this way anyways, so we can follow the fight. I'm gonna be slower with these bombs, but bit of a train. 3 planes. What is it? I hope it's 109, or I hope it's 1 Speedy and 2 more 109s rather than the other way around. I want to try and keep the bombs on board if I can. Oh, someone's spinning. I think that's a good guy spinning, which is bad. And that's a 109 on a Speedy. Okay, good stuff. Oh, but another guy's coming in. So that's another Speedy. Okay, well, to make this even, sorry about the bombs. They're gone. Someone's shooting. Oh, geez, that's that 109. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. You don't have a chance. Oof, there goes his wing. Oh, ouch. Okay, well, at least we're on this guy's 6 now. And did I hit him? I did. I probably got the other guy on my 6 now, right? Yep. Yikes. Someone's bailed. Oh, it was Myra to bail. Oh, shoot. You know, when JG52's getting shot, you know you have it rough. And now I'm stuck in a turn fight in a 109E against 2 Spiddies on the deck. This is... Well, if you want tips, don't do this. I'm gonna die again. The only chance is to scissor him. Oh, I'm about to get shot. Yep. Aileron's gone. Engine gone. Is it rudder gone too, maybe? No, it's a lot of tracers. Let's pop the hood. Sometimes they think I bail. No. Come on, leave me alone, guys. I'm literally like on fire and everything. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, you guys are lame. Leave me alone. I don't like it. Stop. I don't like it. I'm gonna try and crash on land. Do a crash landing, or at least bail out over the land. I haven't taken my swimming lessons. But they're coming in again. Have mercy. Where's the airfield? Oh, it's way over there. I don't think I'm gonna get to it. I'm on fire. I'm on something, that's for sure. No ailerons. You know, I could land if I didn't have that dude right there. Come on, mate. Time to jump. At least parachute deployed nice and quick. Wonder who it was. TWC. Fast and Penguin. Unfortunate. I'm so bad at the 109, like you don't even know. I'll do one more go. This time in the F4. Let's make it a little dustier. Yeah, no chance. I think I at least hit that guy though. So I took some shots and I hit somebody. So now I've been shot down what, like 4 times today for, I think I hit 1 or 2 enemies in total on the stream, so not a very good trade, but oh, don't tell me we're in sirens here too. We are. He was in red 004. It's a couple more digits than you usually see on a 109. And he's getting started. Yeah, there's a baddie. Oh shoot. P40 coming into strafe. Oh, he got too. He got nailed. Poor guy. And he just spawned in again right beside me. He's coming in again. He's coming for me this time. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, I think I'm alright. Crossfield takeoff. Crossfield takeoff. Gotta do it. Don't run into me, buddy. Okay. Avoid the hangar. And just keep steering it a little bit. Okay, there's a flak gun there we want to avoid. And we also want to avoid that bump on the runway. Shh, no one saw. No one saw. No one saw a thing. Engine on. See, now this dust plume is going to protect me. So you gotta watch the flak. There he is. See, he's coming over right on top of me. Okay, you gotta take off this way. Oh, it's a little bumpy. Put the nose up. Okay. Goes in the air. Where's the flak shooting? Ahead of me. Ahead of me is good. Full power. Oh, sweet. The 109's already chasing them. Whew. That was close. That was a tight one. Someone else was coming in fast. Probably gonna be overheating this thing right away. Good thing I'm just... Jeez, I'm flying straight through my own flak. Someone bailed. Oh, it was a 109 that bailed. Uh-oh. It's never a good sign. That's a 109. Thank goodness. Buddy! Buddy! Where are you shooting at? Why are Dan? Man. Even my teammates are going after me. Where's the flak? Where's the kitty hawk gone? Anyways, okay, let's maybe he got shot down, I don't know. That was a bit of a sketchy moment. Okay, 2 contacts over the field. I'm gonna assume those are friendly. Okay, at least he apologized. That's what I like to see. Like, I'm not gonna get mad at someone if they're like apologizing if it was actually an accident. If they're doing friendly fire, especially like in a little furball like that, right over a field. And like, you know, I guess you could say a 109 like looks kind of similar to a P40. It's a lot smaller, but it has you know, similar sort of wing shape, I guess. And everything's the same color here in the desert, so let's get some altitude. Oh shoot, did I take the derated? I don't even remember. Yeah, I did. We can make this a little wider, not quite a bit narrower. Desk a little narrower, and aircraft name a bit wider, so then I can properly see what's going on. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Remember, you can hit the like button if you want, and subscribe if you're interested. I'm nearly at 250. I mean, it's a pretty small number when it comes to YouTube, but I'm pretty impressed, honestly, with the amount of growth that's been going on this channel recently. A lot of people have been watching the streams and the videos, which is very cool. It means a lot. Let's open up the filter. Whoa. What was going on there? No idea. Yeah, it's like we're getting We're getting weird rudder oscillations. Yeah, we are. I gotta switch my dead zone up real quick. Controls, axes, rudder. Yeah, okay. 0% dead zone. Let's make that a little bit more. Apply. It's unfortunate. Okay, that should be better. The mid-flight controls switching. Oh man, I'm getting dust specks on my monitor, making it hard to spot. I'll basically just fly down to Salim and fly around and fly back, see what's what. Probably dive into a dogfight over Monastir and then get shot down, and then just as usual. I wonder if that guy I hit ever went down. Not even close. See, I'm flying the D-rated. You know the D-rated is the one to go for when you see JG52 guys flying it. They're the experts. I've been sitting in the TeamSpeak this whole time, and there's still nobody in the blue TeamSpeak, which I'm kind of surprised, but also kind of not surprised. It's always sort of been like that. There are always more people on TeamSpeak flying red than flying blue. Like, even though like there's maybe a couple more reds on the server right now, but people in red are more likely to be on the public TeamSpeaks for some reason. I don't know why that is, but it's always been like that, like for years. I don't know, maybe it's like lift-off people are more likely to fly with squads in their own TeamSpeak or something. Like, you'll rarely see those JD52 guys on the public TeamSpeak, but I'm sure like they're always on comms with each other. So I'm over AMSeed now. There's AMSeed 2, which is one of their bases, and that's black puffs popping up in my direction. Little gifts given to me by British Army gunners. I appreciate them very much. But they like delivering them in large volumes. So far, they are not coming to the right address. Apart from that cruiser that nailed me 15 minutes ago. Oh, Spitty bailed out. I wonder if that was one of the guys that I shot. Maybe I'll get a little bit of a kill. Hey, yeah, I got a little bit. 0.1. I'll take it. So there's AMSeat down there. The other AMSeat, rather. There's two. Oh, there's one. Someone's rolling. There he is. See, the problem is, like, with you basically, what I want to do now is see that guy. Oh, my rudder's freaking out again. Either that or it's a wind layer, but I don't think so. What you want to do when you see someone take off is, like, follow them for a little bit. Get them away from the airfield. Because while they're right at the airfield, if you shoot them down, they'll just spawn in again. And anyone else who spawns in will just take off and go for you. And like, even if you're a good pilot and you're getting them, like, it's you against an infinite amount of planes. You know, they can just send wave after wave at you. So what I want to do is, I see this guy down there, right? I don't know if you guys can see him. He's right there. And I'm just gonna wait above him a while. Odds are he sees me, but he has no altitude, right? There's no one else up here. I'm not really under threat right now. I'm just gonna wait for him to fly away a little bit. He's gonna start climbing. Can't tell what kind of plane he's in. Looks kind of like a Hurricane up from here. Could be wrong. So there he is. Just gonna come this way and then put him under my nose on the other side. Yeah, there he is. He is climbing, see? So he has no speed. He is a Hurricane. So let's do it. In and out. So he's already high enough altitude that anyone just taking off isn't really going to be able to help him. So I'm going to toggle the propeller pitch so it doesn't go down too much. And I'm going to throw in some rudder to not gain a ridiculous amount of overspeed. Because you don't want to... I still want to be able to, like, you know, use my controls to aim at this guy. Right about now. So there we go, hit him and got his radiator. Just like one cannon shell pretty much. And that's, oh geez, he's firing at me with his cannons. Just one of those shots can get me. I don't know, was that his radiator or was that his tail on fire? I can't tell, it looks like a radiator. There's another plane down there too. That is enemy for sure. Anyways, that was a relatively successful bounce on that hurry. He's trying to climb after me, but I mean, at this point, like once you vented him and hit him, like you just kind of want to get out of there, you know? Like there's no way of venting hurry is going to be able to catch a 109F, especially in a climb. Like, I mean, he's not going to catch me anywhere. Could have been a little more careful with my overshoot. Like, I could have extended a little more straight instead of directly up, because he could have hit me with a shot that he did make. So I gotta be watching out for that, their contact. So if I just climb out on this heading, I should be... I feel like this is the safest direction for me to climb. Okay, I'm at 100%. I can probably bring that down a little bit, like 90. So basically, I just want to like, you know, repeat what I did before. Fly over AM seat, wait until I see someone sort of climbing out of the area, climbing in towards my area, get above him, get behind him, chop throttle and dive, take some shots. I wonder how many fire. See, less than 20 rounds from the cannon, and it was enough to hit him decently well. Is a Hurry 2C. So I wonder who's actually in Hurry 2C right now. A couple guys, Ohms, Black Knight, Eagle Sticks, 4 of them in total. So that's still flak I'm looking at. So I'm just going to get a little bit more height once again and come back towards the area. Welcome to the stream if you guys are just joining, by the way. Just a little impromptu stream. We just got some good hits on a Hurry. Just north of Amseat. North of Solemn. So like all the way up here, I'm assuming that was for me though. Because I'm not really kind of over friendly territory. So I should be watching my 6. But I'm relatively safe. In the 109F, like, even if someone does catch me, unless they're like above me at this point, like I should be able to outclimb them and outrun them. It is definitely the highest performing aircraft in Desert Wings to Brook. I just about zoomed in on a dust speck on my monitor once again. Haven't had word of the Hurry going down yet, or bailing. Still on that 0.1 kills, but that's alright. It's not really about the kill count. It's about the fun. Blue's already at 1 point. Support convoy. I'm assuming that is truck convoy, not a naval convoy. Someone's managed to knock that out, which is good. Probably one of the 110s or something. We'll go feet wet, actually. Just keep our eyes open. AZ14, Spitties. At 2500, heading north. Okay. That's perfect for a bounce, honestly. Someone heading basically right below me and ahead of me, like this direction. We can lose a little bit of altitude, drop throttle a little bit. I said they were at 2500, so that's basically over like Minister area, Bardia. Could I explain about setting revs versus throttle settings? Bit please, I thought throttle would increase revs, but they seem they don't. It depends on the plane, Ryan. So the 109 flying right now actually only has sort of one lever, and it's just throttle. And then the propeller pitch is governed by an automatic governor, so like that basically decides, okay, like if the pilot's selected, you fly by selecting manifold pressure, which is basically throttle, right? So if you choose 1.2 ATA, the governor is going to choose 2550 RPM and just like set the prop pitch, which is here, to give you 2550 RPM. Now as your speed increases and the altitude and stuff, that changes how well the propeller can cut through the air. The propeller pitch is going to have to change to keep that same RPM. But the 109 does that for you automatically. All you do is set the throttle setting. The RAF planes work a little differently, and some of the other planes in the game too. On there you have a prop pitch lever, which doesn't actually directly select the prop pitch. It selects the RPM. So basically, like, you know, I can set my throttle to 1.2. I mean, it's in RAF plane, you'd set it to like plus 12 boost or like plus 8 boost or something, and then you'd select your prop pitch to like 2850 RPM for the Merlin. And then in that case, okay, there's flak below me, which is enemy or friendly flak shooting at an enemy. So just gotta watch out here. I'll get back to that RPM. I just want to take a look to see if there's any planes in the area. There's a lot of flak down there. And that is my flak, so it's got to be a bad guy around here. Okay, I'll keep looking. Yeah, basically revs is determined by the propeller pitch and how fast the propeller is spinning through the air, and then throttle is determining like the power given to the engine. So you can have high revs but like no throttle, no power, or low power or something. But there's sort of like an optimum range, and usually like higher power, then you should also be increasing your revs. In general. But yeah, so it's a little hard, it's a little tricky to explain when I'm only flying the BF-109, which kind of does it automatically. It's kind of harder to explain how it works in some of the other planes. Man, my rudder axis is kind of going bonkers. Okay, someone just done a little bit of a turning roll and a crash. Okay, there's got to be baddies down here. It's got to be some dastardly Royal Air Force pilots looking for trouble, as they always are. Yeah, so I'm sorry that wasn't the best explanation of the RPM throttle kind of stuff, but if you read about it on forums and stuff like that, you'll be able to find it better. And also just like flying the planes, if you learn that like flying like the Spitfire and the Hurricane, for example, like your prop pitch lever controls your RPM. Actually, if I put it into manual prop, oh geez, I've just been hit. Elevator disabled. I wonder if that was flak. You know what? I bet that was definitely flak. Do I have rudder? Yeah, I still have rudder. Still have rudder and aileron. Oh geez. Yeah, there's no one near me. It's definitely flak. Wow. Bofers probably, and engine's gone. Oh man, that's annoying. Okay, at this point, trim those up. Man, the engine throttle fluctuating is like really giving like a lot of roll that I don't like. Okay, it's gone. Let's shut off the engine, because we're not getting anything good from that anyways. Where can we glide to? Probably glide to Monaster. Jeez. Oh, this is weird. My aileron controls are like slightly damaged, so you get this really weird effect in Cliffs of Dover where you get like the rate changes, not the thing. So I want to get the nose up. Jeez, and I was gonna demonstrate RPM. Right when I was gonna demonstrate RPM, it's like the game was like, no, you cannot educate new players. No educating. We don't want people getting good at the game. We just want, anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm just joking around. Of course, most, like 95% of the community, I mean more than 95% of the community, is going to be really helpful to new players, as I'm sure you're aware. Ryan and any other viewers who happen to be here. I wonder if I ever got credit for that hurry. Yeah, I did, and the hurry went down. I got 1.10. And my goal is to set this down in friendly territory. Bir al-Bahira, oh, is actually there. That's too far. I don't know if I turn the fuel cock back on. Can I actually get some power? Look at that, actually. I got a little bit. Manifold pressure's gone. Oh. It's something. It's better than nothing. It's starting to go now, though. Should have kept it on earlier and aimed the plane better. Controls are kind of really messed up. Will I make it there? It's unlikely. Like the 109 glides well, but not that well. Probably streaming a bunch of liquid too. I can't really see. Yeah, well, gasket leak now. Come on, trim. Need more nose up trim. Man, that flak just got me like out of nowhere. Yeah, now the engine's gone. I should have kept it on. I thought it was what was giving me the weird roll, but it wasn't. It was the okay, so we're gonna try and land on this road. Belly landing on this road. I don't have enough nose up elevator to flare it for landing gear, and I'm already trimmed fully nose up. And when you drop the landing gear and the flaps, it brings your nose down a little bit more, I'm pretty sure. We'll try it. We'll give it some flap. Yeah, it's bringing the nose down. It's not what we want. I mean, I could. No, I can't. Odds are I'm gonna explode. Coming in pretty fast. I got nothing. Yep, explosion. Oh, I did get hit by a Spitfire. I thought it was flak. I got bounced by Mr. Steven. Anyways, no shame getting bounced by Mr. Steven. He's a good pilot. Maybe I should have bailed instead of going for that other death, but whatever. Actually got a fair amount of people on the stream now, so if you're just watching, just tuning in, welcome. Just gonna check the time. So I'm going for an hour. Said that was gonna be my last flight, but it kind of didn't go anywhere. Anyways. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to call it, guys. I got work to do tonight. But I will be streaming tomorrow, earlier than today. I think it's like 1800 UTC or something like that, for the Italian Wings event. I'll put up a scheduled stream, so if you check my channel, you'll be able to see exactly when it is. If you're from North America, I think it's gonna be around like 2 p.m. Eastern time, unless it's 1 or 3. So it's somewhere between 1 and 3 p.m. If you check on my channel, you're guaranteed to see a little bit of a stream sometime between 1 and 3 p.m. And probably to like 4 to 5 p.m. is when it'll end. So that's Italian Wings Desert Warfare event. I'll probably be flying either Hurricane or Gladiator, depending on sort of what's available, how many people are signed up. I know not a ton of people have signed up so far for Allied. I haven't been checking the sign-up sheets. Maybe more people have. But I think I was the only guy signed up on the squadron. But that's anyways, it's gonna be exciting. Their Battle of Britain missions have been amazing so far. So anyways, someone's just popped into TeamSpeak. But yeah, that'll be it for me for today. So thanks for popping on the stream. Thanks for all the messages, Ryan. It's great to answer questions in the chat. And hope to see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, subscribe if you're interested. See you later. Peace out.